Ladies and gentlemen, we have convened you here today to make some announcements on at least 3 issues which we consider critical to the nation. First, as you have seen, we wanted to let the country know that as a party, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party will be fielding a candidate in the Bungoma senatorial by-elections scheduled for 8th December this year. Our candidate in that contest will be Honorable Wafula Wamunyinyi. Honorable Wafula Wamunyinyi has what it takes to win the Bungoma seat, and more importantly, he has a record of speaking out for the people of Kenya. Given the scenario unfolding in the country, an emerging one-man regime that is quickly turning its back on the Kenyans and their problems, the country will need seasoned fighters in all critical places. For Bungoma Senate, Honorable Wamunyinyi is our ideal person, and we are pleased to unveil him here and promise him full support of the party in the contest. The issue of raising of taxes. Despite the campaigns, both Azimio and Kenya Kwanza made promises to Kenyans. During the campaigns, both Azimio and Kenya Kwanza made promises to Kenyans. On our part, we made it clear that they would realize the promises we made without increasing tax burden on Kenyans. It remains our position that Kenyans cannot afford and should not be asked to pay extra taxes for the Uda regime to realize the outlandish and unrealistic promises it is pursuing. We wish to remind the Uda regime that we have been here before. When NAC took over power in 2003, the economy was worse off than what Uda has inherited from Jubilee. But we were able to put the country back on track, including free primary education, without raising taxes. The Grand Coalition government picked up from the ashes of post-election violence and rebuild the economy, including massive infrastructure, without raising taxes. Uda must immediately shelve any thoughts of raising taxes on suffering Kenyans. Instead, Uda must improve revenue collection at all collection points like airports, customs points, registration of persons, VAT, and so on. It must stop diversion of revenue, reform institutions like the KRA, NSSF, NHIF, and government procurement. Deducting more money from workers and throwing it at the corrupt and mismanaged institutions like the NSSF and the NHIF won't solve any problem. Above all, the government must fight and be seen to be fighting corruption. Those measures will be sufficient to raise money to finance the country without raising taxes. We will resist any attempt by the government to unilaterally raise taxes to finance corruption.